Hi, my name's Alvaro from Spotahome, Madrid, and I would like to show you guys a great studio apartment on Calle de Ruiz. It's right by the Bilbao Metro, which is on line 4 and is plenty connected to the rest of the city. Let's check it out.
Alrighty, so here is our view from the entrance. Now if we pan a bit to our left, we can see our kitchen, and then if we pan a bit to the right, we will see the rest of the living area. Now, as I had mentioned, this is a studio apartment, so it's an open floor space plan or open plan, which means that the bedroom is essentially connected to the living room and the kitchen and so forth. So we'll get started with the kitchen and take it from there. So this studio apartment is on a 5th floor, which, as you can see, means that we are on the last floor as we have our vaulted ceilings here. So it's very important to keep in mind that if you are an excessively tall person, or if you're over 6 feet or over 5'11", even, it might be a bit of an issue in here. I am 6 feet or a meter 83, and my head is touching the ceiling. So just something to keep in mind. Regardless, we can see that the kitchen is nice and reformed, nice and new and perfectly usable. We have a washing machine, our sink, a full-size fridge, as well as our stovetop right here on this countertop. The kitchen itself is fully loaded with all the utensils you may need. So if we do open up some of these drawers or these cupboards, we'll see that we have our plates, our glasses, our knives, forks, etc. So I am crouching down once again, so I can't stress this enough that it is a slanted ceiling, and depending on your height, you might need to crouch down. So just something to keep in mind. Right now, I'm currently standing straight from the kitchen. So this is our view from the kitchen. We have a small dining area or breakfast area, which is great. And I like that it's placed right by the window, so you have some really nice light. This apartment faces south, which means that it gets a lot of light. Right now, it's actually a little overcast. I don't know if you can tell, but even with that, we have plenty of sunlight in here, which is a great feature. Plus, it's all very bright as it's painted white. So moving into the living area here, we'll see that we have our 2 couches, and I like how they use the pallets here to create them. But it's perfectly tucked under the roof, which is slants there, which is great. And it's a nice little resting area, which across from it, we have our television. Now, right next to the television, we have what could be deemed the bathroom area. So the sink and mirror is actually outside, which is right here. And if we were to open these doors, these glass doors, we'll see that we have our shower right here with our shower head. And to the right of it, we have the toilet. You know, it's very hard to incorporate a nice bathroom like this into a space without eating up a lot of space. So I kind of like how they did it. And the doors are very, very nice as well. The glass doors give it a very sleek design. So moving further along in the studio, I guess we get to what would be deemed the sleeping area. So we have a double bed, which is great, which is a great size. And the bed is placed right under the thatched roof. So something to keep in mind, once again, you definitely don't want to stand up on the bed. However, as you're laying down, that should not be a problem. Here on the sides, we have what would be the closet space. If we were to open up some of these, you'll notice that we have some coat hangers, as well as a bunch of other areas for wardrobe or any kind of storage. So there is plenty of space in the apartment. Finally, we have this small desk, which is always good for work and the like. And here is our view from the other side of the studio flat. It's a great flat with a lot of light and a lot of openness. So it's a great place for any young professional or student looking to have a place to stay. Thanks for checking out this studio apartment right here on Spotahome.